Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful night. Couldn't waste it. Couldn't go home and veg on the couch and watch TV. Look at that. Beautiful. And here is Linlithgow Palace, people. Home to the Stuarts, no doubt. Martin Leakey would love this. Look at that. Antiquitech. This thing powers Linlithgow. Don't know what it powers, but if it is Antiquitech, that's going to power the whole bloody city. Anyway, guys, just a wee update because I deleted my other video about my coronavirus and the Rona, and I was very skeptical that it was a proper anything. I thought it was like a cold, a mild cold, but when I actually eventually got it, it was weird because my missus had it. She was isolating. I was isolating with her for 10 days. So my missus, she came up positive on the tests after we came back for holiday. And because she's a nurse, she had the lateral flow test lying about the house. So we had hundreds of these lateral flow tests kicking about. And every day I was coming up negative. I was laughing at her because she was positive and I was coming up negative every day. And one morning I woke up. I was taking these tests every day, coming up negative. One morning I woke up and I didn't feel that great. I was like, my missus heard it in my voice. She was like, you sound like you're coming to me something. Go and take a lateral flow test. I went, nah, I'm fine. I went, all right, I'll take one, but it's not going to be positive. And I took it and it was positive. And that was the beginnings of my fucking illness. And when I did get corona, it hit me bad, guys. Proper bad. I was maybe out for a good week and then recovering again. I'd actually dropped a belt size because I lost my appetite. It felt like a terrible hangover. Behind my eyes were sore. I don't know if that was connected to your sinuses, when your nose is all blocked up and it gets behind your eyes, but I was Paul O'Neill, Rona, a flu, not nice. Well, it's unusual for me to get flus in the summer. In fact, it's unusual to get flus at all. I'm quite a healthy guy. Especially when the sun's out, man. I can't even remember a time I've ever been that ill when it's been summertime. I'm usually that ill in the winter, or I've never been hit that bad. Anyway, I was, before this though, I heard people getting a guy at my work got it, and I was like, he's just milking this, eh? There's certain people that you think would milk it, but he obviously got it hit bad. And then when I got it hit bad. My missus was hit bad. So there is something kicking around, definitely. I'm not saying go out and get a vaccine, no fucking way. If anything, because I've had it so bad, I should have built up a good immune system, so the next time it comes around, I should be able to fight it better because I was hit bad. Like, catching it should be just as good as the actual vaccine itself. So, I'm starting to feel better again. I'm starting to, actually, if I said it before, I dropped a belt size, guys. I was trying to go to work. My trousers were falling down. I'm already a skinny guy, but I'd lost like a belt size. And I must have lost about a stone in weight, about 12 pounds. Or about 5 kilos, something like that, 6 kilos. So, it wasn't good, guys. It wasn't good. Look at this place. This is home of the Stuarts, this place. It's all fenced off right now, but when you get inside it, it's quite a spooky place, actually. Who's there? Paul O'Neill. I'm actually... people at my work were saying how bad I looked, man. Fucking, like, there's a guy at my... I'm not going to mention his name, but a couple of guys thought I looked like I had cancer. That's how bad I looked. And even my boss, he didn't want to say it to my face, but after I got better and I started recovering, he was like, Jesus, Jed, you could see you were fucked. So it's not like, I definitely had something. So I was very skeptical about the whole corona thing. And I still am skeptical when it comes to the numbers. When they talk about how many deaths there is, how many people are in hospital. they're definitely still fudging numbers. But what I don't understand, guys, is when the first lockdown happened, right? I never knew anybody that had COVID. I never had COVID. I never knew anybody. I never knew anybody that had COVID. And we're all locked down. And this time round, this summer, I've had COVID. My missus had COVID. My son's had COVID. Everybody at my work's nearly had COVID. Not everybody, but quite a few of the lads have had COVID. And there's no lockdown, and we're actually easing restrictions. So that just shows you that they don't even know their own numbers. Because if they knew those numbers, they wouldn't be like easing up. But who knows? Who knows? I can almost feel another lockdown coming, especially after Australia, New Zealand. Oh, getting back to, I'm still a wee bit shitty in the bicep there. I could probably get more on the bicep. That's where I started wasting away my shoulders and my arms. Because I was isolated for 20 days as well, guys, right? When my missus caught COVID, I had to isolate for 10 days, right? Then once her isolation was up, she was allowed to go out. Then I caught the COVID, and I fucking had to isolate for another 10 days, and she got to go out. Like, what the fuck was that? So I was isolated for 20 days. So that could be partly why I was so ill as well. Just the fact of being stuck in a house for 20 days. A month. I'll whinge if I want. I'm not actually whinging. I feel good. I'm outside, enjoying the sun, mate. No whinging here. I've worked all day. I've grafted like a fucking Trojan all day, and I'm out here. And there was one of my subs sent me an email asking if I'd stop by Linlithgow or Bowness Castle on the way home from work. Well, I went home from work, chucked some clean clays on, came to Linlithgow, just for that sub, just to show him this beautiful loch. Beautiful loch. Don't know about the palace on that side, look at it. Aye, but I'm feeling good, guys. I'm almost at 100%. Almost. I feel strong again. I feel young again. It's amazing how fucking much the COVID ages you. I actually went in and told my boss that I can't do this anymore, by the way. I can't work like this anymore. Because I felt like a fucking 60-year-old trying to lift furniture, you know what I mean? So the symptoms seem to vary between people. That's another thing I found as well, that like my missus, she had a burst eardrum, she was being sick, she was vomiting. My son, he had hardly any he just came up positive, he had hardly any symptoms. He had a bit of a sore head, he said, behind his eyes, the same as me. But he had hardly any symptoms, and me, I'd like it was like a severe fucking hangover. It was like a hangover for hell. It was like having a hangover and a come down at the same time. How you doing, age case? Like the setting here, quite nice. Paul's saying I'm a whinger, but I get shit done. I go outside. Paul just sits on his computer all day. Right. The sun's disappearing for this side. Nice and quiet. Oh, actually moves. Oh, wobbly. Could bring the wee man's kayak here. Get the kayak right down here. Actually, that's what I'm going to do next time. Go bring the wee man and his kayak to this loch. How you doing, Jamie? Jamie's seen me at this loch before, I think. I'm sure Jamie's popped up in the stream when I've been walking around this place. Beautiful place, like. And like I said, I couldn't go home and let the night go to waste. A night like this. Look at that. The sun's so high in the sky, man. And it's, what time is it? 7 o'clock. Well, all I can say to you, Paul, like, or any other people that are sceptical about the COVID thing, wait till you get it. Wait till you get it, and you'll know fucking, you realise that it's different for flus and shit, man. It's definitely different for a flu. People keep saying that, oh, it's a flu, it's a flu. Nah, I've had the fucking flu. I've had the Spanish flu as well. I had the Spanish flu about 15 years ago. I can remember being bedridden and fucking, it was nothing like this. This was fucking, my eyes were sensitive. I was fucking, my joints. See my joints, my arms, my legs, my fucking, I felt all sore and it was shit. It was fucking shit. It was not the flu. Go somewhere to have a bifter, guys. Go somewhere to have a wee bifter. My Adidas country on, man. Adidas country. 2001, Adidas countries. Yeah. That's when they were made better. That's when Adidas were made better. They're just shite now. Look at that. We spot at the bank. It's nice. Nice here, guys. Lovely. I'm getting a bit more colour to my face again. I'm starting to look less like I've got AIDS. Because I did look like I had fucking AIDS or something, you know what I mean? People are looking at me going, hey, Jed's got AIDS. I was like, nah, it's COVID. You know what I mean? It's COVID, guys. It's not actually AIDS. Alright, back to you. Smoke my big roll up. That's how I knew I was ill too, because I was struggling having a smoke. And my breath, my lung capacity, guys. See, when I had COVID, my lung capacity must have been like half. Fucking half. Like I said, I went into my boss and I told him I can't do this shit anymore, the work. Because I couldn't breathe. I couldn't actually physically breathe. Fauci fingerprints all over AIDS too. Aye. Hey, guys, I'm not ruling it. It's a fucking, it could be a man-made fucking Chinese fucking man-made factory-made disease, fuck knows. But whatever it was, I was hit with something. And it wasn't the normal cold or flu. I just want to clear it up with people that, like I said, I was sceptical. I was calling people, even my missus was starting a bit with COVID in the house and I was still like, fucking, come on, babe, isn't it that bad? And she's like, bleh! Fucking, I'm still fucking doubting it. Get what I mean? And then I get it. It's not till you get it, then I expect sympathy. Fucking, do you think I got sympathy? I wasn't giving anyone else sympathy when they had it. In fact, I was like, fucking thought they were milking it. I can be sort of cold-hearted that way. I can be a bit, my empathy sometimes disappears when it comes to hypochondriacs, but certain people aren't hypochondriacs and I think they are, and I'm just wrong sometimes, guys. I'm just fucking wrong. And like I said, I felt bad about that actually. It's something that I felt quite guilty about, was doubting the people that says they were ill. And I was like, aye, right, you're fucking ill, aye, bullshit. Ill, you just want to watch the fucking Scotland game. Aye, well, when I was fucking ill, and you know what? See, when I was ill, everybody wished me all the best, hoped that I would get better, get well soon, Jed. No one doubted me milking it or fucking anything like that. Again, that's all I could do with other people was doubt them. I mean, you just need to, and you can do that with other shit, loads of other shit, not just COVID. Anyway, guys, it's not going to be a long stream because I've not got that much battery, to be honest with you. But I just, like I said, one of my subs sent me an email. Instead of typing all the stuff back, I just want to say cheers for wishes well. Actually, it was quite a few subs. Even a few subs that didn't like me was asking where I was. So, I'm going to bring more streams to These are the fucking McDonald's places, these places. They're the McDonald's of the fucking history world, man. These are where all the Chinese are, you know? You don't want to go to the place where the Chinese are, man. I get COVID, fucking Linlithgow strain, the Stuart strain, the COVID. Are you there? Packed with Chinese. And then there's maybe people in the chat right now that doubted the whole COVID thing, then they got it. Is there anyone in the chat that doubted the COVID, then got it, and felt a bit stupid afterwards? Because I did. It's a nice wee bit. There's a nice church up there for Martin Leakey with the Antiquitic. Just another bit where you can drag a boat in. Beautiful night, guys. If the weather's like this, even if you've had a hard day's work, get outside and just enjoy it. Because when you're at work, you can't enjoy the weather. You're fucking sweating in it, you're lifting. Well, I am. I'm sweating in it, lifting in it, wishing the sun wasn't there at certain points. But when I finish work, I just want to enjoy it. Oh, shit. Conan. Fuck. Oh, Conan. Brutal, man. I've lost my mum already. I lost my mum when I was 15. So I know where you are, Conan. It's terrible to lose somebody so close. I've lost many, many people close to me. My best friends, suicide, mother. Most of my family are dead. But I feel for you, mate. Aye. I'm just kind of walking here. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. But like I said, like, when I say sorry, like, I don't know why I say sorry. I don't know why people say sorry, because it wasn't their fault. Aye. This is how I've managed to sort of give myself a hard. Some of my friends call me Stoneheart. Like that's how unemotional I was when I was younger. I used to day shit that would. Most people would express some kind of emotion, and I would be like stone face, and people would find it funny as well. But the older I've got and being a father, I empathise more. I sympathise, empathise. And dying just isn't cool anymore. Life and death go hand in hand. But still, no one's ever ready for it. No one's ever ready for it. No one's ever ready for it. And the thing is, Conan, it's the things that you never got to say. That's what bugged me the most. The things I never got to say to the people I lost. That's what kind of grates on me the most. Like, I wish I could have said certain things. I probably wish I could have told my mum I loved her more. I wish I could have spent a bit more time with my best mate. We kind of split apart. It's just all the could be's, and that's what really gets me. I'm sorry to hear, mate. It's a sad time. I didn't like hearing people that I spoke to as well. It's even worse. Well, I hope your mum's in a better place now. I do wish there is something. There must be something else, guys, apart from this. If we can have this spectacularness in physical reality, surely there's something else. That's what makes me think there could be something else. The possibility of something else being there is because of this. Because this is so spectacular. This. Like, if you look through the whole universe, you'll never find fucking this. So to me, just having this makes me believe there could be something better. Because this is quite spectacular on its own. Aye. No, I don't think we're dead right now, man. I don't think we're dead right now. Maybe that's what they want you to believe. I'm just kind of wandering around till the battery runs out, guys, so if you want to ask me any questions in the chat, go ahead. I'll just get back on the path. I watch the sunset. Watch the sunset from a bench. And like I said, guys, I'm doing my house up right now as well. This is another thing. Fucking when I was ill, I couldn't get shit done. Now I'm well again. I can't fucking so busy. I can't get the time to do fucking anything. Aye, I'm just recovering, mate. I'm awfully skinny because I'm just recovering. I went down a belt notch. I fucking lost a bit of stone. I was already pretty. It was like 170 kilos, and I'm 6'3", so you know what I mean. And I must have dropped to like 160 or something. Probably less, probably 155 or something. So I'm just building myself back up, man. But thanks for the advice. SP on Q. That's Suzanne. Sue Evans. Oh, it's Sue Evans. Yeah, I've got loads of Sues and Suzannes and Susans. I didn't really like smoking a doobie when I walk past people because I feel kind of neddish, but hey ho, it's a free world, eh? Yeah. Shit's swinging a bit. I've always been skinny, mate. It's just I went to another level, like it was like fucking Auschwitz level, man. And it's always benefited me being slimmer, being tall and slim. Especially with my occupation. If I had a lot of mass, I couldn't last much of the day, to be honest with you. But the level I went down to was unreal, man. I think people are more tolerant about weed now. Maybe I just feel more cautious about it. When I was younger, I didn't give a fuck. I would smoke a joint on the bus, you know what I mean? I'd like smoke a joint on the bus. At the top, at the back, yeah? Spark went up with the boys. The driver wouldn't say fuck all anyway because he didn't want any trouble, you know what I mean? We used to go to the snooker club and have a smoke as well. Yeah. But nowadays it's, even smoking, people just didn't like. It shows you how shallow that is. The swan standing in it. I think that was a wee threat there. Like, fuck off. Get this tree. Nice there. Creates a nice sort of atmosphere with the shadows. I like it. What they call willows, are those willow trees that hang that way. To be honest with you guys, I don't want to go any further this way because the shade's on it. It's going to be shaded. Pardon? Have you got something to say?
I work really hard in this area.
What do you do?
Trying to keep the place nice. I pick up litter.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's good.
And I put it in beside the bins because the bins are usually full.
Cool.
Who are you?
I just stayed on the road. I came for a walk after work.
What are you doing with your
I'm
film?
just I'm doing YouTube. You heard of YouTube?
Yeah, I know what YouTube is.
YouTube.
For
Aye,
goodness sake.
I know. But
What are you doing with YouTube?
I'm doing a stream, a live stream.
Uh-huh.
So there's people watching right now.
Uh-huh, I know.
So
But what
You're-
are they watching?
they're watching me walking around this beautiful area.
Right, are you telling them
And you're
how-
keeping it nice.
I
for
do
them.
try to keep it nice.
Cheers. I was just
I
telling them how
do.
beautiful it is, and you're
Right.
responsible for that.
Right, see, usually if you do this live stream a lot, you'll know that people stack up stuff beside the bins. I put that in bags.
Do you? Would you
And-
take them?
Bag them up for the council to take the next morning.
Nice.
Because the council comes around at 5 o'clock at night and 8:30 in the morning.
Right.
And between that time there can be a lot of mess.
Uh-huh.
So I put that in bags and keep it for them.
Nice.
Right.
That's
so
good.
that's
Do you
nice
feed
that
the birds
you're
as
doing
well?
this.
You feed the birds as well?
I do. I was actually monitoring the deaths of the baby birds.
Oh, were you?
Did you know about that?
Is it something to do with the pollution?
We thought it was, but it turned out that we reckoned because a lot of things that came together, our SPCA, well, SSPCA and stuff came together and we decided that it must be a poisoning situation
Right.
that was happening in July.
All right. Somebody maliciously doing it, or
No, possibly they were putting rat poison down at the Avondale.
right?
You know that big dump
Yep.
site
Yep.
that have it with Alan.
Right.
And we reckon that they were probably putting rat poisoning down there.
Right.
And that the mother birds, or the father birds,
Uh huh.
were taking stuff up and then feeding it to their babies because it was all baby birds
Yep.
that were dying.
Dying. Aye. Aye.
There was a lot of young jackdaws died.
Uh huh.
There was a lot of young seagulls died,
Yep.
and we think that it was because
Poisoning.
of poisoning. But no,
Not
nobody's
malicious, or.
well, nobody's
Just
going to come out
accidental.
and say anything.
But why would someone want to poison birds in a way? Then that would be a bit.
Well, if they're putting rat poisoning down and the birds are taking it and feeding it to their young,
Uh huh.
you see, so nobody's going to say anything. Nobody's
Uh huh.
wanting to be culpable.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I just try to keep this area nice.
Oh yeah, you do a good job of it.
I don't
Definitely.
like to see any animals dying. I know that gulls.
You're not vegan though.
No,
Nah,
no,
you still eat a hamburger. You still eat a
I'm not
hamburger.
like that. I know
Ah.
that gulls can be really annoying
Uh huh.
to humans.
Yep.
But they're just trying to survive.
Yep.
We're just trying to survive.
Mhm.
People come down here and eat chips,
Aye.
and that's the biggest problem.
Oh, aye. You're going to get
I'm not
swept.
going to be on YouTube.
Aye, you're going to be on
Oh,
YouTube.
that's-
You're going to be on
for fuck's
YouTube.
sake. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can you edit out the oh, for fuck's sake?
Nah, it's live, so everyone's seen it now. I can't
Oh,
edit
dear.
it when it's
Oh,
live.
dear. What is your live channel?
It's called Jed Skeptic Media.
Okay.
It's a bit of a mouthful, but it's Jed with a G,
And
GED.
are you sceptic about everything, or are you sceptic
No, I'm just sceptical about all the false narratives that are pushed out there.
I hope you're not sceptical about vaccination.
It depends what, like, you're talking about. What about Hitler and his vaccination programs?
Oh, the Hitler's no got a vaccination program at the moment.
No, but at the time he wanted to force it on the people.
No, but never mind that.
No, but we can compare.
No, we can't compare.
We can compare.
What about the new? We need to be vaccinated, right? Well, I brought up children.
Maybe older people.
I had to make. You're a young person, right? I'm 66,
yeah.
right? I had to make these decisions all my life for my children, right? To get them vaccinated, to get them BCG when they were babies.
I've had the BCG, and I've got kids.
But they were babies when they got the BCG.
I've got kids
because
as well.
I'd had a bit of tuberculosis.
Did you?
Right, sharing flats with people.
All right.
After my BCG, so my children got BCGs when they were babies.
Really?
Aye.
And they're all right now.
Absolutely, fucking absolutely.
I've got the BCG as well. I've still got the stamp for it.
Right. Well,
but that's not. I'm not against vaccinations.
Vaccinations are brilliant.
I'm against forced vaccinations and vaccination passports.
Nobody has been forcing anybody to vaccinate.
I know, but they're now making a two-tier system where if you're not double vaccinated, you can't go on holiday, you can't go to the cinema, you can't.
It's right for one to go on holiday. For goodness sake.
It serves you right for what you have a life.
There is absolutely no reason why you should think that it is a determined right to go to Europe or anywhere else.
So you think it's okay to force people then?
That's not forcing people.
Well, if you make a person a second,
you don't even know what it's like.
If you make a person a second-class citizen,
you don't even know what it's like to force people.
If you make a person a second-class citizen by not letting them in shops because they've not been vaccinated, you think that's cool with that?
Yes, I do.
You think that's okay?
Yes, I do.
So you wouldn't mind a two-tier system, a society, the unvaxxed and the vaxxed.
You are making a big fucking molehill.
I'm not. You're talking about
nonsense.
You're talking about it. I never brought it up. You brought it up.
No, you brought it up.
I never brought it up. The people know that you brought it up.
Well, I don't care because I just think that if people are sensible, they'll do the right thing.
But you're old. You've had your life. What about young people that...
Well, I've had my life, so I can just fucking die now, is that what you're saying?
So what about young people that haven't...
I can just die now.
Aye.
Right, cheerio, bye-bye.
Aye, because
I've got another 20 bloody years at least.
Well, not when you're drinking.
I beg your pardon?
Not when you're drinking.
I beg your pardon? What am I drinking?
I don't know, but you're obviously drunk.
No, I'm not drunk.
You are drunk.
No, I'm not drunk.
You can hear it because you're argumentative with me. You brought the vaccines.
I'm argumentative, so I must be
You don't
drunk.
like it that I've got an opinion different from you.
I must be drunk because I'm argumentative.
Well, you were slurring. You're slurring drunk.
No, I'm not slurring drunk.
You're slurring.
No, I'm slurring because I have a heart condition, not because I'm drunk.
Oh, right. So you've got a heart condition, you've had tuberculosis, and you're the one that's the fucking genius on vaccines.
All right.
You and your health issues. You have all your health issues in the world.
Very good.
Your tuberculosis, your heart issues, and you've had the vaccines. Right. Well done. Well done. I'm healthy.
Very good. Right.
Bye. 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 Enjoy your life. What you've got left of it. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Oh God. Can you believe how weird that turned? Can you believe how weird that turned? Jed has antibodies now. Who has a glass in a park, exactly? Oh, how can I not just have a nice, peaceful walk around the loch? Does that entertain these people? still a beautiful night. They just get angry. She did bring it up. I never said fuck all about vaccines. She brought all that shit up. Picking on the old women. The thing is, it kind of disheartens me, this kind of shit. You know what I mean? It's all the old arseholes, you know what I mean? They've lived their life. They're trying to force young people, they've got their whole life in front of them, to have some untested fucking, you know what I mean? I just didn't get it. They're fucking brain dead. Total brain deads. That's why she's sitting there with fucking a heart condition. You know what I mean? Drinking alcohol. My son's got a YouTube channel too. I'll check how much battery I've got, guys. Right, I think it's still enough. I could have a wee bit of walk. Half a walk round the loch. Look at these trees, how cool are they? How cool are these trees? I don't want to film anyone that doesn't want filmed. So what do you think of that, guys? Was I in the wrong or what? I thought, you know what I mean? I didn't want to stand and argue with an old woman, fuck's sake. But she was getting a bit naggy. Old grandma pants over there, pissed herself. Fuck's sake. Maybe I should just throw her in the loch. Saved everyone some fucking trouble. Hiya. I thought that was an old fucker running up behind me with that glass, man. Shit myself. But that was another thing I noticed. I've watched back my videos talking about the Rona, and my accent seems to. I can seem to get under the algorithm with my accent, guys. It's the algorithm just can't pick up. The subtitles can't pick up what I'm saying. It's all over the place. So, guys, I think you should start learning Jeddish. Start learning Jeddish to get under the algorithms. Get yourself a broad Scottish accent and you will beat the algorithms. Speak in your local dialects. Don't try to speak properly. I remember when I first done my YouTube, I was trying to speak properly so everyone can understand me. But now, I'm thinking to myself, well, if people want to listen to me, they'll just learn to understand me. And that's what a lot of people have done. And I didn't really hold back when it comes to my broad Scots. And everybody seems to understand me. But YouTube doesn't, which is good. I'm going to end up bumping into this old hag again, man. Walking around this loch. She says she helps the birds and she picks up the rubbish and stuff, but I didn't see any rubbish. I didn't see any bag there. There's a lot of claims she made. But, hey ho. I don't think you're her type. Aye. Maybe no. Maybe too skinny. But that's why I said pollution, because you can see when this green sludgy shit starts to form, you know there's some kind of pollution. The algae. It's up in Loch Leven as well. When that's a sign of a bad body of water. Hiya. Hiya. I hate having to be nice. But when people see me walking down the road, this big angry face, like speaking to a camera, I have to reassure them as they pass me, because they're all huddled up in the corner, like. And I go, hiya, and they're like, oh, he's not a savage. Oh, hi, hello. Fucking NPCs. Double vaxxed NPCs. This is fucking nice. This is nice, guys. I think the battery gods have granted me some more time with you guys, because I'm just kind of... But look at that. Look at that. This shit. This is probably why the birds are dying. Fucking idiot. If you knew anything about nature, she'd probably... That is a sign that the water's not good. If there's birds dying, it's probably fucking the pollutant. And I know there's runoffs for factories that come into this somewhere. I think there's runoffs for somewhere come into here, and they can be polluted. Their family, the lost son, got vaxxed to go on holiday. Well, there's a guy at my work, he's 26, he had the vax and he had a stroke. Nah, he never had a stroke actually, he had 2 strokes. He's got 2 shadows in his brain now. Another guy at my work had the vax, came up in a big rash all over his legs. So I know people that are having reaction, and other people having the vax that I know have just got ill. They had the vax and they were fucking feeling like shit for days. So
yeah.
yeah.
Hi.
It's still nice and light. What time is it there in the UK, guys? 8 o'clock or something? Still pretty light. I know someone who got it and went blind. That's the thing. These people can sit there telling us we should get vaxxed, and then we're reading stories in the paper about and hearing real life fucking situations with people having fucking bad reactions, and we're meant to be running to get it. Oh, I just heard my mate had a stroke. Where's the vaccination centre, guys? I just heard my mate's had a stroke. Getting it. I want a stroke as well. And what the fuck? What do these people think? The fuck? Fucking morons. We've all had vaccinated. I've gave my kids vaccinated. When your babies are first born, you have to get them vaccinated here in the UK. It's just a thing that happens. You've not really fucking got much choice. You didn't really think about it. And we all had it, guys. Again, we're still alive. We're still here. It's not that I'm against vaccinations. If anything, these people are just as bad as the anti-vaxxers. See, these pro-vaxxers are as bad as the fucking anti-vaxxers. They're just as fucking extreme. It's just one side of the fucking... Fuck, what happened to the middle ground, guys? Fucking hell. Pick a side. Fucking douchebags. What can I be doing with it? I'm a lone wolf. I do my own fucking thing. Fuck them. And this is what they are trying to generate. Trying to generate a 2-tier fucking society. Like fucking Demolition Man. We're gonna be living in the fucking sewers and fucking coming up to get food. Yeah, and it's gonna be like Demolition Man. Where all the fucking snobs that have had their vaccinations can sit and fucking eat their Pizza Huts. Or Taco Bell, depending on what version of Demolition Man you watch. Right, we're on the other side now. Beautiful. Talking about all that shit, man, makes you forget why we're fucking here. Man, we're here to enjoy life. Fuck. I don't know what it is. It's about choice, guys. You want a Vaxx, go and fucking get your Vaxx. If you want to go on holiday, abroad places, to the wee shitty beaches, whatever, get your Vaxx. Go ahead. Right, lads. Some of the young team. You need to stand your ground too when you walk past the young team. You know what I mean? Show you're not scared. And you say hi to these wee young cunts, they fucking didn't fuck with you usually. I've not even had my first 20% warning yet. Fucking couple of Karens. They didn't even look at you, you know what I mean? They didn't look at you. People walking towards you didn't even look at you. You're just fucking invisible. Like, 6'3" guy walking down the road. Fucking invisible. A ginger beard. Looking Scottish as fuck. That better view. I know, I'm flexing. Because I'm feeling good, I'm feeling strong again, I'm feeling, oh man. I just need an extra half stone, maybe a few pounds. And I'll be back to my best. Kicking ass and taking names. I think we're actually going to complete the circuit here. Get back to the old woman. I think that's why I don't like you. Oh. Why are you walking with the guy? Fucking hell. Right, where's my lighter? This is maybe a bit of deja vu for some of you, because I've done this walk before. I've actually done it a couple of times. If you dig back in my live stream somewhere, you'll find me here. I think I was here on 420 day as well. Everyone's gone crazy! Aye, everyone has. I think it's all this isolation and fucking cabin fever and shit. That's all weirder than humans. Ah, he dug with one eye. Hiya. Hiya. Wee bit of Linlithgow life. See these islands over here. There used to be prehistoric, fucking Iron Age huts on these islands, apparently. And same with the palace. The loch used to go right round it. Pretty cool, I suppose. Jogger. It's Kelly. Kelly's running. It is beautiful here, guys. The end. The end. Might just end my stream like that. better to burn out than to fade away. It's better to burn out than to fade away. I like that. I like that. So, like I said, I was wrong about the whole fucking COVID bullshit, because there's obviously something kicking about. I had it, my whole family had it. We had, my missus had nurse, so we had these tests that were coming up negative every day until I started getting symptoms and they came up positive. You know what I mean? What can you say about that? Could be flu, could be some formy flu. Fuck knows, I had something. But it wasn't anything that I've had before. The eye thing was weird. The joints, sore joints, elbows, wrists, getting cramps in my hands. Some of the symptoms I've never had before. Some of them were quite fucking weird. Lack of energy, lack of breathing, lots of phlegm. Lots of fucking phlegm, guys. Like, just tons of phlegm. From nowhere. So, I got hit quite bad, and I don't know why, compared to other people in my household, why I was hit so bad. Right, I just got hit with a 20%. I think we'll make it round this in 20% battery, guys. There's 15 viewers. Cheers for coming, guys. This is a kind of... I wasn't really planning this stream. I read an email by somebody and it just inspired me. One of my subs emailed me, asked me if I was alright. Wanted to see the loch. So I'm here. It's what I do for people. I do that shit for people. This could be the same couple I've walked past before, I'm not sure. Yeah. There's another one of these islands over here. They used to have little huts on them. Well, they found remnants of huts. This is why they're there. They're artificial, these islands. These are artificial, and they used to have boardwalks going over to them. Google, do antibacterial treatments stop viruses? The answer is absolutely not. See, I'm no a medical person, so I don't fucking know. I didn't know, guys. You get all these people sitting online, not a fucking bit of medical experience, telling us fucking they know stuff. Somebody watches the news in the morning and they think they're fucking virus experts when they come into work. Oh, now it's become this, and now it's got this, and now it's evolved into this. The average person on the street thinks they're fucking a virologist. I was lucky, I think a bird nearly shot on me. Yeah. Now it's scare women. I don't know. It's a weird one. It's a weird one. You wonder how people perceive you. I'm walking down the stream, holding this fucking phone out. 6'3" guy, hairy face. Don't know if I look scary or not. Like, how do people perceive you as they're walking towards you? And how do you react to that? You never know. So everybody's different. And that's a mistake to make as well, to think that everybody thinks like you. That's where I kept getting it wrong. I couldn't understand stuff. I was like, why? Why are they doing that? Why? Because I wouldn't do it. Because I thought everybody thought like me. Oh, these islands. There's a palace over there, Linlithgow Palace, guys, Linlithgow Loch. All very nice to look at. Very scenic. So who's this in the chat? What are they saying? What are you saying now? Jamie was the muscle ache left side of your chest, like you'd pulled a muscle. Jamie had muscle aches. I knew it wasn't a normal cold when I got it. Well, Jamie, that's what I had too, the muscle ache, and that's what other people have had, like the aches and pains in their joints. It's like joint pain. I never get joint pain. Even when I've got the flu, I've never had joint pain. And this thing behind my eyes, that was weird. I had the muscle aches. Yeah. What was that? Oh, the old woman just started arguing with me. Like, she started talking about vaccinations. Oh, she was pro, and she's pro, and she's asking me now. Well, it's up to people if they want to take it or not. I don't think it's fair that people should be forced. And she's like, they're not forced. I says, well, they're not, but if you can't go on holiday, if you can't do a certain thing, you feel like you're being forced.
It's freedoms that we should have.
Uh-huh.
That are inalienable to you and taken away.
Yeah, and it's choice.
It's coercion.
Yeah, exactly.
Now they're finding out the vaccines don't even fucking work. So
Exactly.
they only last about 3 months.
Jesus.
And most of the people, I think it's 50 to 75% of hospitalisations are people that have both drugs.
Really?
Yeah. You're more likely to have a bad side effect if you have the jab. So why increase the risk?
Oh, it's good to hear somebody normal coming. I'm saying, what?
There's loads of people like that that just think it's all bullshit.
Aye,
They're
aye.
already, if you look on the government website, they're already talking about a new drug that they're bringing out because they know the vaccines don't work. So they're going to try and force that on everyone.
So what is it? Is it just a big money-making thing by the vaccination companies?
Follow the money.
Follow the
It goes
money.
all the way back to, like, do you know much about this stuff? Like,
I've heard, like my missus is a nurse, so
the
she.
Wuhan lab was funded by a company called BlackRock, and BlackRock, like a subsidiary of Bill Gates, Fauci
Right.
works for them. It's all.
I've heard the Fauci and Bill Gates connection and the money. Aye.
Intertwined, and it's not a conspiracy either. It's all out in the open.
Yep.
They're just very good at lying, and people are just so gullible.
Yep.
Even though it says in black and white that they're doing it.
Yep.
Even though it's come out now, it's definitely a lab leak.
Yep.
Like, because they found one of the genes is man-made.
Right.
It's the CCGGG thing. If you look that up, CCGGG, it's a mail order chemical.
Right.
It's like a protein, and they put it in viruses.
No way.
To make them live longer, so they can do research on them.
Really?
So it's 100% from the lab.
Some people have been saying stuff like that. I'm in the middle. I try and keep a sort of level head on it because my missus is a nurse as well, eh? And I've had the BCG and I'm still here, and so I'm not totally anti-vax. But what's going on right now? It's almost like the pedo with the sweets in his pocket, trying to get the kids. Kind of, it's like this coercion and this strange need to. Everyone should be double vaxxed. Now the kids and.
If you look on the government website, it says kids under 18 should not have the vaccine. It clearly says that.
Yeah.
So parents that are going and vaccinating their kids haven't done the research.
Yeah.
And if they haven't done the research, that's irresponsible.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Especially when there's like some of them are so little, and like you just think like we've got this like a tiny wee body, and you're putting this like
adult jagging them.
And the thing is, you don't know as just a standard person. Again, you're not. Again, I'm not a doctor, so when I had my son and my daughter, again, they're saying they're vaccinating them. You kind of just let them get vaccinated when they're babies.
I was in the military and I had about 20 vaccines. And the thing is, they're all for viruses that you will likely die from. Catch it.
And malaria and.
COVID's like 99.8% survival.
I've had it, and I've.
Well, we had it. We both had it two years ago when it first came out. Yeah, we were ahead of the curve. But we've got natural immunity, so
Yeah.
I'm not fucking taking.
Well, that's what I feel like now, because I got it quite bad, and I had it like bad for about a week, and it took me about a week to recover. I'm still kind of recovering. I lost a good bit of weight and all that, but I still feel like because I got it, I feel like that's the best vaccination I could have got. And so if it comes around again, because my body's actually built up antibodies now.
With the vaccine, they give you antibodies, right? But when you have the virus yourself, your antibodies die off after 3 months.
Right.
But what you keep is the T cell memory. So each one of your cells has got a genetic copy of the virus in there that they recognise.
Yeah.
and they program everything else to recognise it.
Uh-huh.
So that's the best immunity you can
Yep.
have, whereas the other one's temporary. So
Yep.
the vaccine's temporary.
Uh-huh.
And in fact, they call those types of vaccines that temporary leaky vaccines.
Right.
Because it allows the virus time to mutate while it's inside you.
Aye.
So here's another interesting thing. All the places, this is the last thing. This is the last thing. All the places where they tested each vaccine, where they ran the trials, there's a city in India, another place in England, and a couple of places in the States. They're all the places where the variant started.
No way.
Yeah. I'm
Really?
not saying that
But
it's
it's
a bit of a coincidence.
a bit of a coincidence.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that.
Aye.
Look out for.
I've got. Well, I'm doing a live stream right now on YouTube, so there's people saying they things as well, and I'm like, are they the conspiracy theorists? Or, but my missus is a nurse, Ken, so she's kind of. But she's one of the last nurses to get the vaccination. She's saying to me, Jed, I feel like I'm now going to have to take it now to keep my job.
Can't she just say she's had it? There's fake certificates.
In her work, I'm not sure. Like they can do stuff like that, but because she's a nurse and she works with. Nah.
She can say she's vegan. She doesn't have to take it. But
Really?
Yeah, they're protected. Genuinely.
Really?
It's government website again.
No way.
Its own, they're protected because there's something that's made from animals in the vaccine.
All right.
And if you're vegan, you can't.
So it's ethical. It's an ethical thing. Aye, right. Ethics. As if they care about ethics.
To be vegans at the moment.
Oh, no, we're no vegans. That's another thing. Jed, the channel's Jed Skeptic Media, if you want to go on YouTube. There's people listening. But you've not been seen. You've not been seen because it's looking at me, look at the camera. But you've been heard. And it's good to hear, actually, because we were all disappointed walking around there, like old women, like these people are stuck in the ways. Kind of, I'm saying they've lived their life. They've lived their life. Kind of, there's young people out there, and they want to force young people who've got their whole life ahead of them. Kind of, and it's something that's almost experimental. And I think that's terrible for these old people to sit there with heart. She's sitting there telling me she's got a heart condition. She had TB when she was younger. And it's.
So what it is, there's a book called The State of Fear, which is written by this woman. She did a ton of research about all this stuff when it was kicked off. And she wrote a book because there's these government agencies that used fear, like the advertisements and the constant barrage of COVID bullshit on the news, and it was to scare everyone. And then when everyone's scared, they can make them do whatever they want. And people like that are too old to know what the government's up to. So, like I saw it straight away. So I was like, I'm not listening to any of this. But people like that, they're scared. They can't think properly, and then they're very easy to coerce.
And she was obviously drunk.
Well,
Aye. Well, who sits with a glass like in a park? And she was sort of arguing with slurring. I was like, you're drunk. I'm not going to argue with her drunk. You know what I mean? So kind of walked away for her.
It's probably his mum and he does it. He hasn't got the internet. He's just posting videos of his mum arguing.
No, but it's crazy that I've done a full circuit. I've spoken to two people on the opposite sort of ends of the spectrum because everybody's talking about it. Nobody really wants to talk about it in the open. And but
it's changing now. I mean, all my mates, we've all been talking about this stuff since it first happened because we kind of saw what was going on. But we've been aware of that kind of stuff for ages. It's okay when they're doing it with like the car manufacturer or like the housing industry and things like that. You know that they're corrupt. But when they do it with healthcare, people's lives are at risk. And you start thinking you're taking the piss. Like, they don't care if the vaccine hurts people or not. They've got indemnity waivers and all that sort of stuff. They're untouchable. So they're like, 2 doses. It's a money-making thing.
I know.
When have you ever had 2 doses of a vaccine?
Never.
Someone sat there in a board meeting and gone, I can double the profit. And they're like, how? 2 doses?
Aye. Or mix different ones, they were saying. Like mix 2 different ones. They go, what the fuck?
Guidelines say don't do that.
Oh, God.
So, people just need to read the factual data that's there and then decide for themselves. But there's enough of it there to make you realise, hang on, the media's telling a totally different story. And again, the media is owned by, you look at who funds
the government and the media are in cahoots. There's no doubt about that.
If you look at who funds the health advice section of the BBC, it's Melinda Gates.
Is it?
They give them something like 10 million.
Get their fingers on all the pies, eh?
That guy is the self-elected governor of the healthcare industry. And he's going to make the world what he wants it.
Aye, it's creepy. It's creepy.
He's one of these people.
Especially with the Monsanto and all that to take, and with his genes kind of like interfering with crops and stuff like that.
This is the thing with people like Bill Gates. He was a millionaire when he was like 30.
Mm-hmm.
He could have fucked off.
Mm-hmm.
Just lived on an island.
Aye, aye.
He's got no other motive other than an agenda
Uh-huh.
to stay in the game now.
I know.
So if he's still working at his age
Mm-hmm.
with 400 billion, richest man in the world,
Mm-hmm.
it's going up and down between him and a couple of other people.
Aye.
But if he's the richest guy in the world, the only reason he's still working is because he's got a plan
Mm-hmm.
and he wants to see it through.
Yep.
Otherwise, be on an island somewhere, wouldn't you?
Exactly.
Enjoying life.
Exactly.
Like cruel people.
Yeah, I know.
But what's your
It's
take,
crazy.
mate?
Jed, Skeptic Media, GED. If you put in GED and Skeptic, because we're skeptical about stuff, you'll find it'll come up. You'll see my face. You'll see me.
That's
So,
YouTube, is it?
That's YouTube. Aye, aye. Nice to meet you guys. I'm not going to ask your name or that in case you want to stay. Cheers, guys. See you later. See that? Bit of hope. How cool was that? That was mental, eh? How weird's that? See, I'm having these mixed feelings as I'm walking around this park. On one hand, I walked away all disappointed with this old woman, like feeling, fuck, is this what the world's like? And then I bump into a young couple like that, and it's like, wow, amazing, amazing. There's hope. Guys, there's fucking hope. And it's no idiots drunk sitting on parks. See the two differences there? See the two different opinions? The pro-vax was fucking drunk sitting on a park with fucking health conditions. The skeptical people were healthy, ex-military, fucking jogging, fresh, intellectually sound. Oh, that's gave me a breath of fresh air. But see, that was worth it. I'm glad I made this whole walk around. But I'll be losing exactly, why is there no biohazard fucking bins for the masks? Because they're lying everywhere. Crazy. Oh, covered so much today, guys. Covered so much today. With such a small amount of battery. It was like 58% or something. Still got my wee doobie. A wee celebratory smoke, I've got to say. Oh, that guy was sound. Brilliant. I've got 2 new subs. The old woman and that guy. The old woman's got to get her son to barter me though. I'm surprised I've not seen anyone wearing a mask around here. Walking around the loch. Look at that. Look at the reflections. Reflections of the way life used to be. Look at that. I've got 10% battery, guys, so it's going to die soon. Look at that. What a view. This is why you should get out and about and talk to people. Don't be scared to talk to people. Stop being so shy. Say hi. And that hi can instigate, like I was saying earlier, that when you say hi to someone, it drops the guard a wee bit. Because you're being friendly. And when you're being friendly, you instigate conversation. And I kind of said hi to them as I was walking past, and what was happening over there, mate? I didn't want to tell him, like, totally what the fuck was going on, Ken. You can go back and watch the stream and see. Oh, God. It's been one of these streams, guys. Pretty epic. Pretty epic. Especially with the setting here. Unreal. But you never know, that guy could be, he could be too deep in the conspiracy. And you never know. And the old woman could be too far to the pro. And then there's me in the middle, like, what the fuck? What's going on? With everybody. Everyone's like crazy. But I've got to say, that guy made more sense. That guy was a drunk woman's son. Oh, I've walked a good bit away from my... I'll give you a wee... You'll be sick of looking at my face. Give you a wee view of the sunset. Just disappearing now. We'll just end on an epic sunset. Aye, the stream gods have blessed me today, guys. It's going to be a scorcher the next couple of days, apparently. My car's parked way in there. Look at that. That's a photograph. I wonder if I can I take a screenshot? Shit. I'll try to take a screenshot there. That's with the old wifey's husband. It will be later up here. It always is later up here, Sue. In the height of summer up here, it doesn't really get dark. It goes like a navy blue, the sky. And the sun starts like rising about 4 a.m, 3:30, 4:45, something like that. So it never really gets properly dark in Scotland when it's summer. Not like black sky like the winter. I'll just keep walking with you till my battery runs out. So I hope you have a good week, guys. Stay safe. Stay vigilant. Stay skeptical. That's sun bashing through the trees there. Beautiful. run this charger, it's not even got any power in it. Okay, and I forgot it ran out of power. Waste of time. The sky's pretty blue still. Stay awesome. I don't know if we'll get another wee glimpse of the sunset before he goes down. Where is that COVID from? Is it natural or experimental? F up. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not a virologist and I'm not a scientist, I'm a doctor, so you just kind of go with your instinct with this crap, eh? Like patterns and things that don't seem right, you know what I mean? So who can you trust, really? Church. One of many churches in Linlithgow. This Jed's running. I'm walking, guys. I take big steps. Guys. How you doing, Chris, anyway? Nice to see you, buddy. You need to go back and re-watch this stream. It's pretty mental. Cause I might just keep the title the same because I didn't want to let YouTube get what happened. There's St. Michael. That's the patron saint of this place, Linlithgow. St. Michael. All these buildings are ancient. They're all skinny prick. You can see that's an old gateway. The Star and Garter. That's where the lodge gather for their marches. Linlithgow, like their Protestant march, their orange marches, they sort of gather at this pub. The Orangemen. It's 10%'s lasting ages. Like I said, I might even get to my car. Plug it in charge. So I've got the sunset in the west. Some geese going back home. They'll be back when the heat wave comes on Wednesday. You see the geese going around in circles in Scotland. Then again, what they're going to do. The weather's so changeable in Scotland, the geese are leaving the same day they come. Right, my car's about here somewhere. The Four Mary's pub over there. You can actually do a good pub crawl through Linlithgow. There's loads of pubs here. You can actually do a proper pub crawl. There's a pub up the road called the Black Bitch. The Black Bitch. Obviously referring to a dog. That's the Four Mary's over there pub. The Four Queens. That's kind of the centre of the town. The cross, they call it. It's the old public building. My car is just over there. I drive a GTC, Astra GTC. You might be able to get to see it if my battery holds up. I can see my car. Across the road.